Heaven's California.
Hey guys, so I'm going to start a new thing that I've never done before on this channel. I'm going to do NHL predictions. So what made me want to do this is I'm thinking I do CFL predictions and they get reasonable amount of views, right? So I thought NHL has more fans than CFL, so why not do that? And I wanted to do this before too, but then I was like, I would have to do a video every morning saying, oh yeah, my predictions for today's games are... No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it per week. So today is Wednesday, October 4th. Today is when the regular season officially begins. So what I would do is I would predict every game from today till October 11th. I'd put it up. Then October 11th, I would do it for the 12th to the 19th and go so on like that. So this is a new thing I'm going to do. My cat's here meowing, sorry. So if this is like good, or like if you guys if you guys like these videos, if they get views, I'm not gonna do it if it gets like one view in a week. Like you know what I mean. Like I'm gonna see if you guys like this. Comment down below if you want me to keep doing this. Again, this is a new thing. Never done this before on this channel, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see if you guys like it or see. And then if it doesn't get views, then I'll discontinue it. But for now, let's just see. So Wednesday, October 4th. So today's Wednesday, October 4th. So today's games. And by the way, I'm not going to give a huge like prediction because like my CFL videos are like 15 minutes and they're for 4 games. So this is like 4 games today. I'm not going to spend 15 minutes talking about every single game, you know, or every single day. Because in NHL there's a hella more games. Like it's nothing like CFL. So let me get started. So the Maple Leafs visiting the Jets. Obviously everyone's 0-0 or 0-0. So the Maple Leafs are visiting the Jets. I think the Maple Leafs will win just because the Jets have struggled in the preseason, and I think the Leafs are getting better as a team. So I'm going to choose the Leafs. The next game today is going to be the Blues and the Penguins in Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh will win just because it's Pittsburgh. They're at home. I think they're going to more likely win it. The next game is going to be the Flames and the Oilers in Edmonton. This will be a tough one. That Edmonton is at home. So, but the Flames are also good. This is kind of like a pretty good matchup. But I'm gonna go slightly more with Edmonton because they're the home team and they're still pretty good. The last game of today is gonna be the Flyers and the Sharks in San Jose. The Flyers, I don't really see them that good, so I'm gonna go with the Sharks because they are also at home. And I just think they're the better team. So now tomorrow's games, Thursday, October 5th. The first game is going to be the Capitals and the Senators in Ottawa. I'm going to say the Capitals because the Capitals I think are better. The Sens are good too, and they are at home, but I think the Capitals may have the edge. So I'm going to choose the Capitals over the Senators. The Coyotes and the Ducks. I think the Ducks because I think the Ducks are like a better team, plus they're also at home. And the Coyotes are okay, but I think the Ducks are a lot better. So I'm going to choose the Ducks. The Flyers and the Kings. I'm probably going to choose the Kings because they're also at home. Plus, it's going to be a back-to-back. Not even, like, both the games are going to be away to in late games. So I'm going to go with the Kings. Plus, I think LA is better, too. The next game of the day tomorrow is going to be the Penguins visiting Chicago. It's going to be their back-to-back as well, but I don't know if they'll win. I think the Hawks are pretty good. That's a pretty good matchup, to be honest, because, like, Penguins, Blackhawks, they're both pretty good, right? But I'm going to go slightly more with the Hawks because they're at home, but I also think it's a pretty evenly matched game, but I'm going to go with the home team, Chicago. The Canadiens and the Sabres at 7 o'clock. The Canadiens and the Sabres. I think the Canadiens will win. They've been really bad in the preseason, but now it's going to be like the regular season. Of course, their good goalie's going to be back. Their good players are back. So I'm going to go with Montreal over the Sabres. The Predators and the Bruins. Oh, this one's a good one. I always see the games, but then I never predict them, so I'm kind of like, I actually don't know who I think will win. The Bruins and the Predators. I think the Predators are pretty good, to be honest. The Bruins, they are at home, and I do think that, I'm going to go with the Bruins because they are the home team. Every time I'm in doubt, I'll choose the home team because they do have their home crowd. The next game of the day is going to be the Avalanche visiting the Rangers. The Rangers are a lot better than the Avalanche in my own opinion, so I'm going to go with the Rangers. The Wild and the Red Wings. The Wild team, they made the playoffs I think last year or the year before, and they actually did quite well. The Red Wings are at home, but honestly, I think both teams kind of suck. No offense. I think the Red Wings will take that game. I think the Minnesota will win. Minnesota will win. Okay? Okay. Next game of the week is not loading. That's fucking terrific. Sorry, it wasn't loading. So it was only 3 games for Friday. So the Panthers visiting the Lightning. Both Florida, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, sure. So I'm going to go with the Lightning because they are at home. And I think the Lightning are just better in general against the Panthers, you know. So I'm going to choose the Lightning. The Islanders and the Blue Jackets. I think the Blue Jackets because they're at home. By the way, guys, I'm saying the away team first and then the home team second, just so you know. If I don't say who the home team is, then I'll, yeah. So the Jackets, I think, are going to win because they are at home. Plus, like, their crowd's pretty good, like, you know. And I do think that the Islanders are okay. They're not terrible, but they're not the amazingest. They're not the best, you know. So I'm going to go with the Blue Jackets. The Golden Knights and the Stars. The Golden Knights were terrific in the preseason. I'm going to choose the Golden Knights because I think they have been like really good. The Stars are at home, but I think that the Golden Knights are more likely to win, maybe. I don't know. It is their first game of the actual regular season that matters, so maybe they'll win, maybe they'll lose, I don't know. It's hard to predict NHL as well. And then I don't have anything, like, I don't have an app that, like, predicts NHL games. Like, I'm just, like, doing it because, like, I do CFL. Why can't I just choose, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to choose the Golden Knights over the Stars. Saturday's games, it's going to be the first hockey night in Canada. There's hella games. The Red Wings and Senators. I'm going to say the Senators, I think, can take on the Red Wings because the Sens are at home. And I do think they are the better team. The next game of the week is going to be the Flyers and the Ducks. Didn't we already see that game, Flyers and the Ducks, before? Or aren't we going to see that game? I don't know. But I'm going to say the Ducks because it's going to be in Anaheim, and I think that the Ducks are a lot better than the Flyers. The next game is going to be the Rangers and the Maple Leafs in Toronto. I do want to say the Leafs, but because I want them to win, obviously, over New York. But I think the Rangers might have a slight edge because they are a better team. The Maple Leafs are a better team now. Like, don't get me wrong, they are a lot better. But I think that I still kind of feel, you know, the Leafs, they suck. But I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Rangers. The Oilers and the Canucks in Vancouver. I'm gonna say the Oilers because honestly the Canucks are pretty good. But I think that the Oilers are still they're pretty good too. So I'm gonna choose Edmonton. The Jets and the Flames. Yeah, we have some Canadian matchups here. Good. The Jets and the Flames. The Flames. I never thought that Winnipeg was the greatest, to be honest. Like, I thought the Jets were always kind of like more And the game is in Calgary, so I do think that the Flames will take it over the Jets. The next game is going to be the Kings and the Sharks. I'm going to say, because the Sharks are at home, I'm going to say the Sharks. Just because they're at home, and the Kings are good, but I think San Jose can win at home. I don't know. I don't want this video to be too long, because like, this is only for 1 week of hockey. The next game is going to be the Blue Jackets and the Blackhawks in Chicago. I'm going to say the Blackhawks. The Blue Jackets are pretty good, but then I think the Blackhawks are a lot better, plus they're at home. The next game is going to be the Canadians and the Capitals in Washington. This game will be pretty evenly matched because I think Montreal's pretty good, and of course Washington's good, and they're going to be at home too. So I'm going to say the Capitals because they're at home. The Lightning and the Panthers, again, this time in the Panthers Stadium. So I think I'm going to say the Lightning again, just because like it is like a rematch, but I mean I think it'll be the Lightning again. The Preds and the Pens. Of course, it's going to be in Pittsburgh, so I'm probably going to choose the Penguins. The Avalanche and the Devils. I'm going to say the Devil? No, I think I'm going to say the Avalanche. Like, these two teams, I don't think they're the greatest either, but I think they're okay. Like, I don't know what to really say about that. But I think they're pretty good, so I'm just going to go ahead and say the Avalanche. The Avalanche. I'll say the Avalanche. The Sabres and the Islanders. I'm going to say the Sabres because I think they're better than the Islanders. If it was the Rangers, that'd be a different story, but because it's the Islanders, I think it's going to be the Sabres. I don't know, like, some of these games can be, like, pretty evenly matched, but I'm not really sure. So I'm just going to say the Islanders. When in doubt, vote for the home team. So the Wild and the Hurricanes in Carolina. I'm going to say the Hurricanes. I'm going to say the Wild because I do now thinking back, Minnesota was a good team. So I'm going to say the Wild over the Hurricanes. The Stars and the Blues, I'm going to say the Blues because I think they're the better team. And plus they're at home too. The Golden Knights and the Coyotes, so they have yet to play their first game in the regular season at home yet. So, The Golden Knights are a pretty good team once again, so I'm going to go ahead and say the Golden Knights. And that's it for Saturday's games. So now moving on to Sunday. There's only one game on Sunday. It's going to be the Canadiens and the Rangers. Of course, both the Rangers and the Canadiens played the night before, which is going to be Saturday. So on Sunday, October 8th, I'm going to say maybe the opposite of who wins on Saturday. Of course, I don't know that yet. So I'm going to say the Rangers because they are at home too. So I'm just going to say the Rangers. So Monday, October 9th, my brother's birthday. The Flames and the Ducks in Anaheim. I'm going to say... this is a pretty good game. I remember the Ducks and Flames were in the playoffs, not last year, I think the year before, I'm not sure. But I'm going to go ahead and say, oh, it's hard to say because, like, ugh. I want the Flames to win, but I think I think more likely the Ducks will win, so I'm gonna choose the Ducks. The Hawks and the Leafs, you already know who I'm going to choose. I do think that the Leafs will stand a chance because I do remember them bringing it to overtime, but then they lost in overtime. So I'm going to say the Hawks will win. I don't know if it'll be like an overtime or regulation. I'm not going to go into that. Unless you guys want me to go like specifically, then I'll try to do that too. So I'm going to choose the Hawks. The Jets and the Oilers, I think we already discussed that. This game is going to be in Edmonton. I'm going to say Edmonton. The Avalanche and the Bruins, I think I already kind of did this game. It's like a repeat kind of, but this one's going to be in Boston. I'm going to say Boston over the Avalanche. The Capitals and the Lightning, I think the Capitals will win over the Lightning just because I think they're better. So, yeah, I'm going to choose the Caps. The Blues and the Islanders. The Blues, I do think they're the better team. And then the last game of Monday is going to be the Devils and the Sabres in Buffalo. I'm going to say the Sabres because I think the Devils are okay, but I think the Sabres may be more likely to win because they're at home too. I'm not really sure. You know what? No, I'm going to choose the Devils. Sorry if I changed my prediction, but I'm choosing the Devils. The Devils. Tuesday's games, and then I'm also going to tell you tomorrow's games, or like Wednesdays, and then yeah. Anyway, so the Sens and the Canucks in Vancouver. That's going to be a good matchup, but I think Ottawa will win because I think the Sens have a history of winning in Vancouver, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and say the Senators. The Hawks and the Canadiens. I'm going to say the Hawks. It is going to be in Montreal, so I think Montreal does stand a chance. Maybe I think the Hawks will win by 1 or 2. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to choose the Hawks. The Blues and the Rangers. I'm going to say the Rangers because they are at home. The Jackets and the Hurricanes. I'm going to say the Jackets because I do think they're better than the Hurricanes. The Flyers and the Predators in Nashville. I'm going to say the Predators. The Red Wings and the Stars. I'm going to say the Stars because like they're the better teams. The ones I chose, in my opinion, I think they're the better teams. And then finally, in the first home game of the season, Tuesday, October 10th, which is going to be the Coyotes and the Golden Knights in Vegas. Oh yeah, by the way, about Vegas, I feel so bad like about what happened and stuff. So pray for Vegas. Random, but so Coyotes and Golden Knights, I think they're going to be at home. I do think the Coyotes are not as good. I'm going to say the Golden Knights. For the last day of this video, the last 5 games I'm going to predict for this week, the Islanders and the Ducks, I'm going to say the Ducks. I'm going to say the Ducks. The Devils and the Maple Leafs in Toronto, I'm going to say the Leafs. I think the Leafs can take them. They are at home. I think they're a pretty good team. The Devils are okay, but I think the Leafs will win. Next is going to be the Flames and the Kings. I'm going to go ahead and say the Flames. No. I think this will be also evenly matched, but I think that in the end, the LA Kings will win. I was just seeing how long this video is. It's already almost 15 minutes. God damn it. And then the second last game is going to be the Bruins and the Avalanche in Colorado. I'm going to say the Avalanche because they are at home this time. The Penguins and the Capitals. This is a great matchup. Honestly, this is a great matchup. The Pens and Caps. It's going to be in Washington, so maybe Washington will win by 1. I don't know who to really choose for this one. This one is going to be tough. Penguins and Capitals. I think it'll be a pretty even matchup, but I think Pittsburgh may end up winning. I'm not sure. I'm just going to go ahead and say Pittsburgh. And then, so I'm going to do, if I remember, then on Wednesday, October 11th, I'm going to do my predictions from October 12th to the 19th of obviously the NHL. And I hope you guys like this new video. I'm trying out like a new thing that I could do. I could also do NBA if you guys want me to do that. But keep in mind, I'm also in school, so I have some stuff to do too. So, you know, I have a test on Friday that I'm going to fail. So that's great. I know I can't study for it because I suck at math and I suck at physics. So there's no point. I'm going to forget about it. So I'll be back hopefully in 1 week to predict the games for October 12th to October 19th. If you guys do like these kinds of videos, then let me know, and I'll continue to do them. If you guys don't like it, be honest with me and tell me that. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Comment down below if you think my predictions are right. It is a lot of games, so don't like tell me for every game your predictions, but like tell me if you think I made some good picks. Tell me how you think I'm doing, you know. So I hope you guys liked this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching.